Hey, what's up everyone, it's Lord Ryujin here bringing you another YouTube video, and it's been a while since I have uploaded content. I know I have been extremely busy handling stuff at work, and as you can tell by a video that I actually just uploaded just to try it to see if it would do it, I have an Xbox One. I've been playing a lot of Killer Instinct, and I have Thief that I've been playing as well. Hopefully I can get some gameplay footage of that uploaded. But the fact of the matter is that I have been busy playing games as well as working on some stuff on the side and handling stuff with work and life. So I've been incredibly busy. So I apologize for not bringing you more video content, and hopefully all that's going to change here real soon within the next few weeks. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on, stuff that has been announced in the past that I haven't made videos about, stuff that I have been thinking about in my head that I want to do video content for. So again, I apologize for not having a lot of videos out, but all that should change. And just to go ahead and get things started, let's talk a little bit about something that was announced a little bit ago that I want to sort of touch on a little bit, just to make a real quick video and then call it a day. And that is the fact that Capcom has announced, to nobody's surprise, that they're going to re-release Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. And I moaned. I sort of died a little bit on the inside when this was announced, only because of the fact is this doesn't really surprise me. This is the game that companies are playing nowadays. You know, rather than continue to give us new content like what we used to do, we're now getting remasters of everything, and this wouldn't have been tolerated back in my day. Do you think that it would have been tolerated back in the days of the 64 if they was just like, hey, let's re-release all the Zeldas again? Back in the days of the PlayStation 2 when they were just taking PlayStation 1 games and making them look better? That wasn't tolerated. And the PlayStation 2 had a great library of games because it gave us a ton of new content. I mean, just look at the original PlayStation. There was, what, 3 Resident Evil games? The PS2 had like 2 Silent Hill games. I mean, this was the kind of stuff that was just the norm back then. You just came up with another game. Now, I feel like everything is just a re-release. And in some cases, with the remastered edition of the Resident Evil remake, essentially remaking a remake. So, I don't know, I'm not surprised anymore, and I feel as though Capcom is slowly going down the hill like Konami did, and has sort of lost all his money and is investing in all the wrong stuff. And granted, they're going to release 6 first to sort of give people the hopes to lead up to 4, because that one sold better. But still, rather than give us a Resident Evil 7, you're just re-releasing the same games that are already available. And this is why I get annoyed by the fact that games don't have, systems don't have backwards compatibility. Because to me, if it was that big of a deal, then you should just make it backwards compatible. You know? That's why I love my Wii U. Because when I pick up a game on my Wii, I don't have to worry about, is it going to come out for remastered edition? No, it's not. And second of all, even if it did, I still don't care. See, I have Resident Evil 4 already, and I have Resident Evil 5. I haven't picked up 6 yet. Kind of been on the fence about that. But the fact of the matter is that if I wanted to pick up 6, I can go pick it up dirt cheap, play it on my PS3, and call it a day. I don't need to spend $60 to buy it again. And like I talked about in a previous video, you're really just re-releasing games that are already at their best. I mean, what? You're going to make it, what, 60 frames per second probably? That's about it. Because otherwise, they're already 1080 games. I talked about this in a previous video. And frankly, I'm getting a little tired of remasters and everything like that. So that's my video. I mean, it's no real surprise to me that Capcom did this. I'm actually just waiting for them to go ahead and just finish the whole thing out and say, here's Resident Evil Revelations remade, and here is Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, and here's Resident Evil Outbreak, and let's just make them all again. Let's just remake every single Resident Evil game again. Let's remake the remake of the remake, and then make it again. It's ridiculous, and I hope that it stops, because this is the only console generation that has seemed a little lackluster to me, because it's focused more on, let's take a game and re-release it for the sake of, we don't have anything else to bring to the system right now, but we need to bring something to the system. And certain things I can understand, like The Last of Us Remastered. Okay, I kind of give it a pass a little bit, because you're talking about the PS3 wasn't really that popular of a system. And I can sort of also give certain things a pass, you know? But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I can't accept HD remasters, you know? And not when it's cheaper, in most cases, to go off and just buy the game. Now, if we're talking about Earthbound, yeah, that could work, because those games are old. You're talking about not having a new mother game since the Game Boy Advance. So, coming out with a trilogy that's in HD remastered, yeah, I can see that, because it's been a while. You see what I'm saying? And even when it comes to the 3DS, I can kind of understand a little bit, because basically you're just adding a layer of depth to the games to make them look 3D. But even still cheaper just to get them on like the original Genesis or something. But that's just me and my 2 cents. And I'm going to go a little bit into another video here as to why it's probably just the way that I think. But make sure that you share your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you guys think about the announcement of Capcom and their 4, 5, and 6 re-releases? You getting a little tired of HD remakes yet? Sound off in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, like, subscribe if you feel like. I try to make content every week, except for here recently. And appreciate all the support that I can get. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next time.